Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Dr. Irfan. In last video, we are discussed about the how to calculate the total cost of the assets. After that, we are solved cash inflow problems. Also, we are solved present value of cash flows. On this video, we are solved very important case studies as well as the NPV problems. Okay, we will discuss the step number 4, minimum required net recovery lease rental. It means here to calculation of NPV. How to calculate NPV? We required lease rent. They provide years, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, like that. After that, they are providing depreciation. Okay, after that, lease rent minus depreciation, you can get a earning before taxes. After that, they are providing how much they are getting a taxes, 30%, 35%, 25%, like that. Okay, earning before taxes minus taxes, you can get a earning after taxes. Okay, after that we can get a cash inflows after taxes, cash inflows with PV factor, total PV. After that, add salvage. Okay, after that, PV of salvage value. After that, total cash inflow at PV factor and cost of machine, and you can get a NPV. Now we will move for the problem. Okay, the problem is Belgaum Metals Limited is in the business of manufacturing machines. It wants to give machine on lease basis to Athni Sugars Limited. Find out the profitability under leasing. Okay, they are providing some values. The total cost of machine 20 lakh, having a useful life of 4 years. After that, the machine is given 4 years lease, year end lease rental being 8 lakh rupees per annum. Okay, it means here totally 8 lakh rupees are there. Okay, after that, in tax rate is 35%. Okay, and salvage value is rupees 4 lakh after 4 years salvage value. After the depreciation and the present value factor they are providing. See here, first year depreciation 8 lakh, second year 4 lakh 80,000, third year 2 lakh 88,000, fourth year 1 lakh 72,000. After that, they are providing P factor also. First year 0.877, second year 0.769, third year 0.675, and fourth year 0.592. Okay, now come to the calculation of PV factor. Okay, you should write down particulars: first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and total. In first year, lease rent is 8 lakh rupees. See here, see 8 lakh rupees per annum is there. Okay, you should put here 8 lakh rupees every year, first year, second year, third year, and fourth year. Okay, next, less depreciation. Depreciation they are provide. What is the first year depreciation, second year depreciation, third year, fourth year, fifth year. Okay, now see, first year depreciation is 8 lakh, after that 4 lakh 80,000, after like 2 lakh 88,000, after that 1 lakh 72,000. These are the depreciation values. Okay, these are put here. See, 8 lakh, 4 lakh 80,000, 2 lakh 88,000, 1 lakh 72,000, less depreciation. Okay, lease rent is 8 lakh rupees every year, and depreciation depend upon the every year they are declining. Okay, after that, earning before taxes. Okay, now here lease rent 8 lakh rupees, depreciation 8 lakh, 8 lakh minus 8 lakh 0. Next, 8 lakh rupees of rent, depreciation is 4 lakh 80,000 rupees, remaining is 3 lakh 20,000. Next, third year 8 lakh rupees your rent, depreciation 2 lakh 88,000, the earning before taxes is 5 lakh 12,000. Next, fourth year 8 lakh rupees your rent, depreciation is 1 lakh 72,000, and your earning before taxes is 6 lakh 28,000 rupees. Okay, after that, come to the taxes. Now you should calculate taxes of earning before taxes. Okay, what you are getting earning before taxes, no, that value make it 35% taxes. Okay, here earning before taxes is 0 is there, and your tax also 0. Next, earning before taxes is EBT is 3 lakh 20,000 rupees. You have a 35% taxes, that is 1 lakh 12,000 rupees. Next, 5 lakh 12,000 rupees EBT. The taxes of 35% is 1 lakh 79,200. And next, EBT is 6 lakh 28,000. The taxes of 35% of EBT, that is a 2 lakh 19,800. Okay, after that, after getting taxes, we should need a earnings after taxes. Okay, how to calculate earning after taxes? Earning before taxes minus taxes. What you are getting? 35%. 0 minus 0, you can get 0. 3 lakh 20,000 minus 1 lakh 12,000 equal to 2 lakh 8,000. Third year, 5 lakh 12,000 minus 1 lakh 79,200 equal to 3 lakh 32,800. Fourth year, 6 lakh 28,000 minus 2 lakh 19,800 equal to 4 lakh 8,200 rupees. You can get a earnings after taxes. How? EBT minus taxes. After that, required cash inflow after taxes. Cash inflow after taxes. How to get a cash inflow after taxes? See here, they are putting 8 lakh rupees, 8 lakh plus 0, we are getting a 8 lakh rupees first year. Second year, the depreciation is 4 lakh 80,000 rupees. Add 2 lakh 8,000 and you can get 6 lakh 88,000 rupees. The second year. Third year depreciation is 2 lakh 88,000 rupees, and earning after taxes is 3 lakh 32,800, and you are getting 6 lakh 20,800. Fourth year depreciation is 1 lakh 72,000. Add the earning after taxes of fourth year, 4 lakh 8,200. The total is 5 lakh 80,200. You can get a cash inflow after taxes. After that, cash inflow with the PV factor. Okay, they are providing PV factor of first year, second year, third year, fourth year. Okay, the PV factor of cash inflow is first year 0.877, second year 0.769, third year 0.675, and fourth year 0.592. Okay, you should calculate total PV. Total PV means here total present value. Okay, now 8 lakh divided by 8 lakh into 0.877, you can get a 7 lakh 1600. Next, cash inflow after taxes 6 lakh 88,000. The P factor is 0.769. 6 lakh 88,000 into 0.769, you can get a total PV is 5 lakh 29,072 rupees. Next, third year, the cash inflow after taxes is 6 lakh 20,800 rupees into P factor is 0.675, and you can get 4 lakh 19,040 rupees. Next, fourth year, the cash inflow after taxes is 5 lakh 80,200. The P factor is 0.592. Okay, 5 lakh 80,200 into 0.592, you can get a 3 lakh 43,478, and you can get a total PV factor. You should add 7 lakh 1,600 plus 5 lakh 29,072 rupees plus 4 lakh 19,040 plus 3 lakh 43,478, and you can get total of PV is 19 lakh 93,190 rupees. The total PV present value is 19 lakh 93,190. You should add all the first year, second year, third year, fourth year PV present values. Okay, you can get a 19 lakh 93,190 rupees. After that, add salvage value. Okay, here they are given. Add salvage value of 4 lakh rupees. We are adding here. See, add salvage value of 4 lakh. Okay, in this 4 lakh PV of salvage value, okay, 4 lakh into 0.592, you can get a 2 lakh 36,800. 2 lakh 36,800. 4 lakh into 0.592. Okay, PV of salvage value is 2 lakh 36,800. After that, total cash inflow at PV factor. You should add 19 lakh 93,190 plus 2 lakh 36,800. You can get a total cash inflow at PV factor 22 lakh 29,990 rupees. Okay, after that, you should deduct cost of the machine. Okay, they are given cost of the machine. See, the cost of machine is 20 lakh. Okay, after getting total cash inflow at PV factor 22 lakh 29,990 minus cost of machine is 20 lakh. Okay, the net present value is 2,29,990 rupees. Okay, you should take down total cash inflow at factor is 22,29,990 minus 20 lakh you should deduct, and you can get a 2,29,990 rupees. It is a calculation of NPV. Okay, I hope everybody understood this NPV problem. Okay, now we will move for the case study. Okay, the case study is the Coal India Limited has received the lease proposal from Birla Company Limited following facts to a lease proposal. Following facts relates to a lease proposal. Okay, what are the cost of the machine is 18 lakh, salvage value of 1 lakh after the expiry of 5 years. Okay, after that cost of capital 16% per annum. Okay, after that lease period is 5 years, tax is 30% here, and lease rent is 5 lakh, and they are providing first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year. Depreciation is first year 4 lakh, second year 3 lakh 10,000, third year 2 lakh 30,000, fourth year 1 lakh 60,000, and fifth year 1 lakh 10,000. And PV at 16% is 0.862, 0.742, 0.641, 0.552, 0.476. What they are asking? Compute PV cash inflows. Okay, they are not asking NPV, they are asking compute present value cash inflow. After that, it is financially profitable for leasing company to lease out of the machine. Okay, we will solve the first. Compute the present value of cash inflow. After that, we should recommend. Okay, see solution. Present value cash inflows for leasing company. Okay, first year, 5 years are there. First year, second year, third year, fourth year, and fifth year. Okay, now they are given lease rent is 5 lakh every year. Okay, you are taken 5 lakh. Okay, next depreciation they are providing. The first year is 4 lakh, second year 3 lakh 10,000, third year 2 lakh 30, fourth year 1 lakh 60, and fifth year 1 lakh 10,000. Okay, after depreciation you should calculate EBT. Okay, lease rent minus depreciation, you can get a EBT. It means here 5 lakh lease rent minus depreciation is 4 lakh, and you can get a 1 lakh rupees EBT. Next, same second year 5 lakh rent, depreciation is 3 lakh 10,000 rupees, you can get a 1 lakh 90,000. Next, third year 5 lakh is your rent, depreciation is 2 lakh 30,000, and you can get a 2 lakh 70,000 rupees. Fourth year 5 lakh is lease rent, depreciation is 1 lakh 60,000 rupees, and you can get a EBT is 3 lakh 40,000. Next, fifth year is lease rent is 5 lakh, and the depreciation is 1 lakh 10,000 rupees, and you can get a EBT is 3 lakh 90,000 rupees. It is the calculation of EBT, lease rent minus depreciation. After that, you should calculate tax of EBT. What they are given? 30% of tax they are given. They are taken a 30% of EBT. Okay, see, in 1 lakh rupees tax of 30% is 30,000 rupees. 1 lakh 90,000, the tax is 57,000 rupees. 2 lakh 70,000, 30% of tax is 81,000 rupees. 3 lakh 40,000, tax of 30% is 1 lakh 2,000 rupees. 3 lakh 90,000 of 30% of tax is 1 lakh 17,000 rupees. Okay, you can get a taxes. After taxes, after getting a taxes of EBT, if you calculate earnings after taxes. Okay, EBT is 1 lakh minus taxes of 30% is 30,000 rupees, and you can get a EAT, earnings after tax, is 70,000 rupees. Next, EBT is of second year 1,90,000 rupees. The taxes of 30% is 57,000 rupees. 1,90,000 minus 50,000 rupees equal to 1,33,000 rupees. Next, third year, the EBT is 2,70,000 rupees minus tax is 81,000 rupees, and you can get a 1,89,000 rupees. Next, fourth year, your EBT is 3,40,000 rupees minus taxes 1,02,000 rupees, and you can get a 2,38,000 rupees. Next, fifth year, the EBT is 3,90,000 rupees minus taxes of EBT 1,17,000 rupees, and you can get a 2,73,000 rupees. It is the calculation of earnings after taxes. Next, come to the cash inflow after taxes. Okay, cash inflow after taxes. Now here, depreciation 4 lakh, add earning after taxes 70,000 rupees. You can get a 4,70,000 rupees. First year. Second year, depreciation is 3,10,000 rupees, add EAT, earning after taxes of second year, that is 1,33,000 rupees, and you can total is 4,43,000 rupees. Next, third year, depreciation is 2,30,000 rupees, add earning after taxes 1,89,000 rupees. Total cash inflow after taxes is 4,19,000 rupees. Fourth year, depreciation is 1,60,000 rupees, add earnings after taxes of fourth year 2,38,000 rupees equal to 3,98,000 rupees. Fifth year, depreciation is 1,10,000 rupees, add 2,73,000 rupees equal to 3,83,000 rupees. Okay, cash inflow after taxes. After that, cash inflow with P factor. They are providing first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year is P factor of 16%. Okay, now first year 0.862, second year 0.742, third year 0.641, fourth year 0.552, and fifth year 476. After that, if you calculate total PV, present value. Okay, how to calculate? 4,70,000. It means here cash inflow after taxes of first year. What is 4,70,000 into PV factor is 0.862. You can get a 4,05,140. Same. Second year cash inflow after taxes is 4,43,000 rupees into 0.742. You can get a 3,28,706. Next, third year cash inflows after taxes is 4,19,000 into 0.641. You can get a 2,68,579. Next, fourth year cash inflow after taxes is 4,98,000 into 0.552. You can get a total PV is 2,19,000 rupees. And next, fifth year, the cash inflow after taxes is 3,83,000 rupees into 0.476. equal to 1,82,308 rupees. Okay, here we got a total PV. Okay, how to get a total PV? See, 4,05,140, add 3,28,706, add 2,68,579, add 2,19,696, add 1,82,308 rupees, and you can get a total PV is 14,04,429 rupees. Okay, it is a total PV of a respective company. Okay, next, add salvage value. They are providing 1 lakh rupees. Okay, PV of salvage value is 1 lakh into 0.476 of P factor. Okay, you can get a 47,600 of 1 lakh. Okay, after that, total PV is 14,04,449. Add PV salvage value, that is a 47,600. Total you are got a total cash inflow at PV factor is 14,52,029 rupees. Okay, it is a total cash inflow at PV factor. Okay, the first question is over. For example, computer, you are calculating PV cash inflow. Now, second question is it financial profitable for leasing company to lease out the machine? Okay. Now, cost of machine is they are providing 18 lakh rupees. Less salvage value is 1 lakh rupees. Net investment is 17 lakh. Okay. Next, less PV of cash inflows 14 lakh 52,000 rupees, and you can get a 2 lakh 47,971 rupees. It means here the conclusion is, if leasing company lease the machine, it incurs a net loss of rupees 2,47,917. So it is financially not profitable for leasing company to lease out the machine. Okay, this is a case study. Okay, I hope understood this leasing problems. Okay, if you understood, if you got knowledge from this video, please subscribe the video and share to your respective groups. Okay, thank you. We'll visit in the next video.